Imagine placing a marshmallow in front of a 4-year-old child. The child is told something simple. You can eat this marshmallow right now, or if you wait 15 minutes without eating it, you'll get 2 marshmallows instead. Seems like a children's game, right? But this tiny experiment became one of the most famous psychology studies ever conducted. It changed how scientists think about success, intelligence, wealth, relationships, and even happiness. The surprising discovery wasn't about marshmallows. It was about one powerful human ability, the ability to delay gratification. In today's world of one-click shopping, instant food delivery, endless scrolling, and constant dopamine hits, waiting has become almost a forgotten skill. But neuroscience, psychology, and decades of research suggest something extraordinary. People who can delay short-term pleasure often build extraordinary long-term lives. Today, we're diving deep into the science, psychology, and life-changing lessons behind delayed gratification. Part 1. What is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification simply means resisting an immediate reward in order to receive a bigger reward later. It's choosing studying instead of binge-watching, saving money instead of buying unnecessary things, going to the gym instead of staying comfortable, building a business instead of chasing quick money. Every meaningful achievement is built on delayed gratification. Psychologist Walter Mischel described it as the ability to control impulses for future benefits. This ability is closely linked to what psychologists call self-regulation, the skill of managing thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to achieve long-term goals. Part 2. The famous marshmallow experiment. In the late 1960s, psychologist Walter Mischel conducted what became known as the marshmallow test. Children were individually placed in a room. One marshmallow sat on a table. The researcher said, "You can eat it now, but if you wait until I return, you'll receive 2. Some children ate it immediately. Others covered their eyes. Some sang songs. Some looked away. Some even talked to themselves just to resist temptation. Years later, researchers followed these children into adulthood. The results appeared to show that children who waited tended to perform better academically, cope better with stress, and have healthier life outcomes. However, modern researchers later discovered something important. The original findings were real, but smaller than first believed. Factors like family environment, trust, and socioeconomic background also played a major role. So the lesson wasn't simply, waiting makes you successful. The real lesson was, self-control is valuable, but it develops within supportive environments and can be strengthened over time. Why is delaying gratification so difficult? Because 2 parts of your brain are constantly competing. The first is the limbic system. This ancient part of the brain wants pleasure right now. Food, entertainment, social media, comfort. Instant rewards trigger the release of dopamine, often called the brain's reward neurotransmitter. Contrary to popular belief, dopamine doesn't simply create happiness, it creates motivation to seek rewards. Every notification, every like, every short video, every sugary snack gives your brain a small reward signal, encouraging you to seek more. On the other side is the prefrontal cortex. This is the brain's planning and decision-making center. It asks questions like, will this help me tomorrow? Is this worth sacrificing? What's the bigger goal? When you practice delayed gratification, you're strengthening this part of your brain. Think of it like training a muscle. Every time you resist an unnecessary impulse, your brain becomes slightly better at self-control. Part 4. What the best books teach. Many best-selling books point to the same principle. In Atomic Habits, James Clear explains that successful people don't rely on motivation. They build systems that make long-term choices easier. Small daily habits eventually create remarkable results. In Thinking Fast and Slow, Daniel Kahneman describes two thinking systems. One is fast, emotional, and impulsive. The other is slow, rational, and deliberate. Delayed gratification is choosing the second system. In The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy argues that tiny, consistent decisions accumulate into extraordinary outcomes over years. Even Deep Work by Cal Newport highlights that avoiding constant distractions allows people to produce work that others simply cannot. Different books, different authors, same conclusion. Great lives are rarely built through instant rewards. They are built through consistent patience. Part 5. How to train delayed gratification. The good news is, delayed gratification is not something you're born with. It's a skill. You can train it. Here are 4 science-backed methods. First, remove temptation. Willpower is limited. Your environment matters more than motivation. Use the 10-minute rule. Whenever you crave something impulsive, wait just 10 minutes. Many urges disappear. Third, visualize your future self. Research shows people make better decisions when they feel connected to who they'll become years from now. Fourth, celebrate progress, not perfection. Every small act of patience rewires your habits. Success isn't built in one giant decision. It's built in thousands of tiny ones. Delayed gratification isn't about denying yourself happiness. It's about choosing a greater happiness later. Every successful entrepreneur, every elite athlete, every skilled artist, every disciplined student has faced the same choice: comfort now or growth later. Every time you choose growth, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. Remember, the future isn't created in one dramatic moment. It's built quietly, one decision at a time. Because sometimes, the greatest reward in life comes to the person who simply learns to wait. If you enjoyed this story and want more science-backed insights on psychology, success, and human behavior, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your future is shaped by the choices you make today, not the pleasures you chase in the moment.